Ow. Ow. Ow.
I'm just taking your blood pressure, Eric.
Hey guys, it's Allie. I am traveling. That's why I look wild right now. I'm on the road, headed back home. I've still got 4 hours to go. This is a terrible angle to be recording a video, but I wanted to make this video and talk about the South Park End of Obesity movie that they made, because I finally had an opportunity to watch it. It's on Paramount if anybody is interested. You guys know I always give you my honest review of these, GLP-1 shows and things. So here's the skinny. I am a South Park fan. I like to tell you all of my biases, and so you can see where I'm coming from. I'm a South Park fan. Watched the show, when I was younger. Enjoyed the movies, right? Like the humor is raunchy but fun, and it's good. It's funny. I don't know if it was just the topic that was too complicated for them to make it funny, or if it was just that South Park has really run its course and it's just not funny anymore. There were a couple of haha moments, like, you got me, right? But really, overall, in my opinion, the show was kind of a dud. I watched it with my dad and my stepmom, who are both, they don't have a whole lot of GLP-1 knowledge. I mean, they know that I'm on it and I answer questions and things like that, but they don't know a lot about it. And there were a few key points that were brought up in the show that I think were great that they were included. So I'm not going to give away any spoilers, because there's really no spoilers to give away. But one of the aspects of the show was, obviously, the kids are trying to get a hold of the medication to help Cartman, who is the overweight character, if you're not familiar with the show. And so they try to navigate the American healthcare system, which was beautifully illustrated for all of its frustrations and shortcomings. That part was kind of entertaining. Again, not really funny, but it was entertaining because I know what that's like as an American. So that was good. And then the other aspect was they resorted to ordering the base peptide of the medication from overseas to then try to mix it, make it themselves, because they were so frustrated with the American healthcare system. And they also beautifully illustrated the panic that people have because of the shortages. Now, the movie essentially focused on weight loss exclusively, right? There was some mention of being a diabetic and things like that, but that really wasn't the focus of the show. It was really about weight loss and people being obsessed with weight loss. But through their illustration of it, they did make some really good observations about people taking these extreme and dangerous risks in order to be able to get a hold of the medications, so that in the movie it was weight loss, but so that they could, get on the medicine. And I think that it's a really important point that really drives home that people are desperate for treatment. Whether your reasoning is weight loss or diabetes or any other of the medical conditions that these medications can be helpful for, people are desperate. Can you tell I'm tired? Desperate for treatment. And I think that was beautifully illustrated in the movie. Would recommend it to friends and family? No. Was it an okay one watcher? Sure. Again, not really very funny, which was disappointing because I feel like as somebody who is on the medication, it would be very easy to poke fun, right? There's a lot of different aspects, especially like side effects and things like that they really could have had a good time with, but they really just fell short. So if you haven't watched it yet, you're not missing anything. And truthfully, I was really hoping it was going to be funnier. Yeah, I think, in my opinion, this is like the end of South Park. Like, this just, and I don't know if it was specifically because of the topic or what it was, but it just wasn't entertaining. And that's coming from somebody who's a South Park fan. So, yeah, I would not bend over backwards to try to see it. Certainly, it was a good one watcher, but I didn't have any of the awesome, one-liners or takeaways that I've had previously from South Park episodes or South Park movies. So, there's that. But what I do like about the Oprah specials, movies like this, what I do like about them is the more we talk about it, the more we make it mainstream, the easier it's going to be on those of us who are on the medications, because it brings more awareness, even in this setting of, something trying to be funny. It brings more awareness, and it also helps to remove a lot of the stigma that is associated with taking these medications, right? Because the more people know, the more common it becomes, then the less people care. Right now, it could be a touchy subject. There are many people who choose not to tell friends, family, coworkers that they're on this medication because of the backlash that can potentially come with it, because everybody's got an opinion. Whether or not they're educated on the subject is a whole nother matter, but everybody's got an opinion about it. So I do intend to continue to watch things like this, like the Oprah special, the South Park thing. The more it gets talked about and the more people that watch it, the better off the rest of us who are on the medication will be. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for coming along with me on my ride. And if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe. If you're looking for a positive-only support group, check out the link in the description box below, because I'd love to have you there. And as always, be kind. Rewind. Aw, come on. This guy in a yellow Lambo just cut me off, crossed across 3 lanes to get to the fast lane, and was like squeaking between cars. Dude, your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberry. Comment down below what movie that's from.